Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Hano Virtual Events. Thank you all for coming. Today we're going to have some really great information to share with you all. Today's session will be on Hack the Border, Overview and Purpose. But before we start our presentation, I would like to quickly mention that this session will be recorded so that you and those who have missed out on today's events will be able to come back and watch it later. Also, this event will provide the Hano Passport points. We will post the code at the end of the chat towards the end of the session. If you have any questions on the Hano Passport points, please let us know and we'll be happy to help you out. So now at this time, please mute your mics for the best sound experience. Otherwise, the feedback could interfere with the information we're about to share with you. Without further ado, I will hand it over to our presenter. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nadia Karishev. I teach computer science and cybersecurity courses at EPCC. Thank you for joining us today. We'll talk about Hack the Border, a binational adversarial series for the border good. So this project is specifically meaningful because it connects students, educators, some professionals from El Paso area and Juarez. So we have challenges or to tackle challenges that affect our community. So instead of just competing, we're collaborating across the border, across cultures and across disciplines. So today I will walk you through our vision, the workshops we organize, the hackathon itself, and some examples probably from the last past years. Okay, so let's start with our vision. We aim to develop ethical and professional responsibilities for computer users. So, for example, when artificial intelligence tools are widely available, how do we use them responsibly? Or what about privacy or security when we use them? Next one is to recognize the need to prepare future generations of computing users. Because technology moves fast and we can't wait until students graduate to start preparing them. So we need to give them hands-on exposure now. Next one will be to manage and develop technologies that impact society. For example, think about smart cities or healthcare tech or border security systems. These have real consequences in our life. So Hack the Border is about much more, or not only about coding, like many students might think. It's about responsibility, foresight, and impact. So to put our vision into action, we concentrate on two main efforts. We have workshops. Workshops are through the semester to build skills step by step. And we have binational hackathon, where all of those skills come together. So you can see that the hackathon is not just a student event. It's supported by our partners, which is National Science Foundation, Microsoft, El Paso Electric, IEEE, ACM, White Sands, Missile Ranch, and so on. So these partners provide mentorship resources and professional connections that make the event more meaningful. And for the students, this is more than just academic activity. It's a real chance to collaborate with peers across the border, work on real-world challenges, and also be mentored by experts. Okay, so here's our workshops calendar. Our workshops are designed like building blocks. Each one prepares students for the hackathon. They're not really required, but it's definitely going to help participants to get more points or to win or get better places at the hackathon. Our workshops, most of them on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Via the campus room AST 3 or 0. So one of them, September 17, is not on Tuesday, it's on Wednesday, but most of them are on Tuesday. So you can see here some of the examples. For example, anomaly detection workshop that we'll have next Wednesday. Students will act like they are cybersecurity or digital detectives. They will be analyzing data, probably using some tools like Google Colab to spot unusual logins, purchases, or some other patterns in the data. For any workshops, actually, it does not require any knowledge, prior knowledge, or technical knowledge. They are all designed for beginners. It's step-by-step tutorials. They're very interactive, fun, and so on. So next example of the workshop is on September 23. We will have introduction to Linux, where students will learn how to use command line, which is a foundation for cybersecurity. It's just fun workshop, and it's amazing to see how quickly they go from beginners to, or how they learn the skills, right? And a couple of more workshops. We will post this in our to our Hack the Border webpage that I will give you in a couple of slides. Now let's talk about the main event, the hackathon. It's scheduled for November 20 and November 21. It's a 2-day event at Viverde campus. It's hands-on, high energy, and very fun event. We have two. Thank you for the link. Link is already in the chat. Thank you so much, Dr. Shervin. So hackathon, we have two parts. We have main event that contains challenges, and another part is a project. And I will explain it in a little bit in a couple of minutes. We will have information session on September 30 at 3 p.m. Room 307. And that's where when we will open the registration for the hackathon. Some of the challenges that we had in the past, and we will have something very similar this year, capture the flag, adversarial thinking, secure coding, and hack the city. Again, those challenges do not really require any skills or knowledge. They are beginner friendly and even for non-technical majors. But definitely, if you go to workshops, if you attend workshops, you will benefit or advance in those challenges. Okay, that's how our hackathon schedule looks like, November 20 and November 21st. November 20, we will have registration or check-in. Then we will have some showcase and demonstration for White Sands Missile Range development combat. Then we will have a panel with last year winners from the hackathon, from last year hackathon. And of course, during those hours, we will have some games, some puzzles. So this is actually a very fun event for students. So everyone enjoys this time. On November 21st, which is Friday, we will start at 8 a.m. We will have breakfast, we will have some opening remarks, and we will have challenges. Those are stations, and students would participate to get extra points or some points. The more points students get, the better place they get on the hackathon, right? Some of the challenges, Hack the City challenge, phishing, data analytics, I think I already mentioned some of them. And again, this is some of them, they are a little bit more technical, some of them non-technical at all. We also will have lunch, a professional panel from industry, from our partners. And by about 5 p.m., we will have presentation and awards. And again, it's going to be on November 2021. Viverde Campus building AST and room 150. Anyone has any questions so far about the main event? No questions? Okay. This event is open to the community. Yeah. Not only EPCC students, but for a community. So some example of last year project, we have different themes or tracks, and here I just put one of the examples that we did last time. Misinformation and disinformation. We asked the students, to develop a tool that detects from a newsletter, social media, and so on, misinformation or disinformation elements. This process must be supported by research and scientific outcomes, or alternatively, they could develop educational packages that educate the community on how to identify mis or disinformation in context. So there were two tracks. Technical track, they could develop some mobile app or website or computer program, and non-technical. Non-technical is educational track. Participants developed animations, some social media reels, or some booklets, some educational materials, maybe short video, and so on. And again, it's just one of the projects or one of the tracks that we had. We had probably about 5 last year, so participants could choose what they work on. And for the project, we will announce the project probably about 2 months. I think it's going to be September 30. Project rules, tracks, themes, so students can start working as soon as possible before the hackathon, before the main event. And main event will consist of challenges, so hands-on activities, and so on. Some other examples from previous hackathon, I think it was 2023. We had cybersecurity. Participants could choose any topic on cybersecurity as a project. They could choose any topic on intelligent city infrastructure, smart public safety and security. And another track was college automation and safety. And again, just examples. This year we will have probably something a little bit different, but of course we cannot disclose it right now. We will announce it on during the info session on September 30. Okay. So Hack the Border is more than just a hackathon. It's a space for students to grow, for educators to innovate, to collaborate, and of course, for our community to come together across borders. If you would like to participate, you can visit this website. This is our webpage on EPCC website, and link also in the chat. Thank you, Dr. Serene. And if you have any questions, you always can send email to Dr. Serene or to me. And now, if you have any questions, I will answer to. Thank you for the link again. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. Maybe Dr. Serene wants to, since he is here, maybe he has something to add.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much, Professor Karishev, for this wonderful information. No, not really. I think you cover pretty much everything very, very nicely. And I like how you did a recap about the previous years. I want to thank her for the big effort for doing actually to do these progressive things. I don't know if you have noticed, but every year has been a different configuration. Like all, we're trying to match as much as possible the needs for the workforce, but also I like what Professor Kardishev mentioned regarding about a space as a space for the community where we can actually join and see what the workforce is doing, but also to do this experiential learning and those wonderful stackable workshops that we provide so you can be ready for the big event, which is the hackathon. If you notice what Professor Kardishev mentioned, this is the first time we're going to do only 2 days. Not because we don't want to be there too much, but this is another configuration that we adopt this year. We're going to give you the challenge beforehand, as she mentioned, so you can have more time. Take it home, take your time, prepare for more than 2 months, and then bring it, and you will find who will win on the very last day. But also join us on the Capturing the Flags. There's a couple of challenges that where you're going to go and collect points in order to get all different flexibility. Again, this purpose is not to see who is the best one. It's about who actually knows how to strategize your problem solving skills through different modalities. And this is the 4.0, which means we have 3 previous hackathons, and the 3 of them are being different. This will be different. So that's the only thing I wanted to add. And also, someone mentioned in the chat if this is event only for students or is open to the community, and I believe you addressed that, Professor Kardishev. Yes, it's open for the community, right? So we have, of course, we provide this high priority for our students, but also at the same time, we encourage you to bring your friends from the community in order to expand your knowledge.
Thank you. At this time, is there any questions either for Dr. Sabine or Mrs. Khrushchev? All right. If not, I'd like to take a moment to thank you all for coming today. I'd like to thank our presenters for presenting today and giving us some of their time. And I'd also like to invite you all to next week's session on September 19th. For Happy Math Hour for Math 1332, we'll be going over logic statements, truth tables, and conditional and biconditional statements. For Math 2412, we'll be going over Exam Review 1. At the 1 p.m. session at the same link, for the Student Success topic, we'll be going over an overview of Student Support Services Program at EPCC. Thank you all again for coming today, and we hope you have a wonderful weekend.